Over the past 2 decades in NASCAR, we've seen some amazing rookie seasons. On the Cup side, we saw Jimmy Johnson and Ryan Newman's tense battle in 2002 and Denny Hamlin's incredible 2006 season. Meanwhile, in the lower series, guys like Chase Elliott, William Byron, and Tyler Reddick all pulled out championships in their debut years. A rookie leaving a lasting impression in any division can help them make their case for either a promotion or a renewal. However, sometimes a driver's rookie season doesn't quite go as planned. For Tyler Ankrum, his rookie season in the Truck Series hit nearly every roadblock imaginable, and as he bounced back, it created one of the most interesting rookie seasons of all time. I'm Alex Gallagher, and welcome to this 8th edition of After the Flag, where this week, we will be looking at the ups and downs of Tyler Ankrum's rookie season in the Gander RV and Outdoors Truck Series. A driver who not only missed 3 races, but also had to start in Park 2 as well. Despite all these setbacks, he was still able to qualify for the Truck Series playoffs. Sit back, strap in, and grab your sunscreen, because our story begins in sunny California. Ankrum hails from San Bernardino, just outside of Los Angeles. Cutting his teeth in quarter midgets, Ankrum moved up to late models in 2015, running in the Cars late model stock division. Signing with Davey Racing to run a partial schedule in K&N East, as Ankrum started winning, what started out as a partial season soon became a championship contending one. Scoring his first K&N Series win during race number 1 at South Boston, he would follow that up 4 races later by stealing a win away from Spencer Davis at Thompson. Next race out at Loudon, Ankrum would lead wire to wire to claim win number 3 on the season. His final win that year would come in the East-West combination race at Iowa. Starting 4th, Ankrum would battle hard with the likes of West Series star Derek Kraus and his own DGR Crosley teammate and rival Tyler Dipple. After Dipple would lead the first 102 laps, Ankrum would steal away the lead and go on to lead the final 48 to claim what he considered the biggest win of his career thus far.
Ankrum is going to do it. Clear sailing to the checkers. Tyler Ankrum is going to win in Iowa.
By the end of 2018's penultimate race in New Hampshire, Ankrum had already locked up the title. However, he would be officially awarded the trophy once he took the checkered flag the following race in Dover.
I don't really know how to describe it because winning a stock car championship on an upper level is something I haven't done before. So at the beginning of the year, it's something we talked about. Like jokingly around the campfire, maybe we're going to get the championship this year. And it's become a real thing, so it's an experience for sure.
Ankrum would also make his Truck Series debut for DGR Crosley at the Fall Martinsville race that same season, finishing 18th. He would also log a 6th at Phoenix in his second and final truck race of 2018. For 2019, Gilliland and Ankrum announced plans to run a partial schedule due to a lack of funding. However, in December, it was announced that Ankrum would contest a full season in the trucks, starting at Martinsville. Ankrum would have to sit out the first 3 races due to age limitations, with Gilliland, Ryan Reed, and Anthony Alfredo driving in his place. Scoring a 19th in his debut in the number 17, Ankrum was putting together 2 top 10s before scoring his first career top 5 finish at Texas. Graduating high school prior to the race, Ankrum would overcome a late race spin down pit road to come home for a career best 3rd. However, following his career run at Texas, sponsorship woes would force Ankrum out of the 17 for Iowa and Gateway. In what could have been a crushing blow for the rookie, Ankrum received aid from Nemco Motorsports owner Joe Nemechek, who fielded Ankrum in the number 87 in start and park efforts for those races. In his absence, Alfredo and rookie Rafael Lessard would drive, with both of them logging top 15 finishes. To Ankrum's fortune, he would be able to return to the DGR Crosley 17 at Chicago, having only been displaced for 2 events. After a 13th in the Windy City, Ankrum's career would change forever at Kentucky. Sporting a brand new sponsor, Academy Sports, Ankrum would start the event 9th and manage 4th place finishes in both opening stages. Taking the lead with 2 to go after Brett Moffitt had a pit for fuel, Ankrum would be able to stretch the fuel mileage and lead a race-high 40 laps en route to his stunning first career Truck Series win.
And Ankrum, just 18 years old, couldn't even race all the tracks at the beginning of the season because he wasn't old enough. Turned 18 in March. He has led the most laps tonight, and it was no fluke. What an upset. Tyler Ankrum wins at Kentucky.
The win locked Ankrum into the playoffs, which all but guaranteed him a ride for the remainder of the year. Logging a runner-up finish at Pocono, Ankrum would see some struggles, but still managed a good run of top 10s. Come playoff time, Ankrum would have a great round of 8, getting enough points after Vegas to move on to the round of 6. However, a wreck at Martinsville and a 26th place finish at Phoenix would eliminate Ankrum just shy of Homestead. Despite his up and down rookie season, Ankrum still managed to persevere and win, turning heads all across the NASCAR world. For 2020, Maury Gallagher and GMS Racing would add Ankrum to their lineup, driving the number 26, with funding coming from Luna, Railblaza, and Maze Hawaii. Despite crashing out in the season-opening race at Daytona, Ankrum would go on to log 3 consecutive top 15 finishes. Meanwhile at Homestead, Ankrum would have another standout race. After pinning late for tires, Ankrum would take advantage of that fresh set of tires, charging through the field and finishing second, runner-up only to Kyle Busch.
It was really long. We spent most of our time 15th to 20th. We short pitted one time, just get off cycle on tires, and that didn't work, and we just struggled with the setup all night. And those last 2 pit stops, we hit something, and just threw a spring rubber in the right rear, and it was like we took off from there.
As 2020 continues on, Ankrum is starting to settle into his new role at GMS Racing. He will be looking to ride this wave of momentum all the way to the playoffs and hopefully compete for a championship. Thank you again so much for watching. I also want to give a huge thank you to all of our frontline workers and personally thank everyone for all the work they're doing in the face of this pandemic. I'm Alex Gallagher, and I'll see you again in the next video.